What's happening, people? We're back here once again on CubCamTV for another edition of CubReacts. I've literally just seen this one land completely out of the blue during the kind of run-in I do on the Thursday evenings. Obviously, loads of music videos drop on the Thursday evenings, and to be honest with you, even if this one wasn't on the register to do the schedule for the evening, there's no way I'm not talking about this tune, man. DEE, the Tell Me A Ting remix featuring P-Money, Frisco, Backroad G, and Novelist. We're talking some of the biggest names in grime combining for DEE's remix of this tune. Obviously no longer featuring Kano, who does feature on the original. However, I'm still super excited to get into this one. One thing before we get into this reaction video, though, is that I do have to say there will be a lot of pauses during this video. We're going to be breaking down the tune on a very kind of technical level, so we're going to be talking about the production, the vocal performances, the general music video layout, and of course breaking down lyrics if we feel we need to. I'm not like a lyric specialist or anything like that, though, so I may miss a few. If I do, feel free to leave the meanings down in the comments down below. But yeah, I'm looking forward to getting into this one. And then obviously alongside that, in regards to the pausing, there's the copyright madness going on with YouTube right about now, so you have to pause regularly, otherwise YouTube will flag what you're doing, and it's very annoying, and it just takes all the fun out of it for me. So moving forward, let's get into this one. Obviously, if you aren't already subscribed, please do make sure you're hitting that subscribe button and turning notifications on. Leave a comment, leave a like, all that good stuff. Let's crack on, people. Local music. Woo. I'm so gassed for D-Double's album, man. It's dropping this month. I think it's not next. I think it's either next week or the week after it's dropping. This is obviously part of the promo campaign for that. So let's get it.
Oh my God.
Who we started with?
Wait, what are we telling them?
Let's have a little guess, shall we? Who do you reckon's going to be starting? I reckon it's probably P-Money, because that's the order that's going on in the thing, in the naming order. If that's the naming order as well, it'd be interesting to see if people just come on and do like a 32-bar verse. It's only a 3-minute 18 tune, so that means we're not sort of going verse, chorus, verse, chorus. We are literally just going bar for bar for bar for bar, most likely. Let's go.
Man can't tell me a ting.
Man can't tell me a ting.
Man can't tell me a ting-a-ling. Man can't tell me a ting.
You can check out my original reaction to this tune on the channel. I was going crazy over the instrumental for this one. Just so much power in those subs and those horns as well. This is like the most raucous grime is gonna sound, and obviously it's D-Double, so.
No, man can't tell me a ting. Man can't tell me a ting. Man can't tell me a ting-a-ling. Man can't tell me a ting. No, man can't tell me about cash. Man can't tell me about cards. 400 racks in a trip twice. Calm. Man can't tell me about yards. Can't tell me about Europe. I wrecked it.
You know what, yeah, this is the interesting thing. Everyone who's got a verse on this tune, if all of them are saying things you can't tell them about, we're going to run out of things to talk about. But P-Money, bro, the impact this guy has when he lands on tunes is one of the best in the UK. His ability to just land and be instantaneously impactful, whatever the tune, is crazy. And obviously the beat stops and like the removal of the instrumental in the background for this one kind of add that sort of dancehall, choppy flavour and grimy flavour as well. If you're obviously live on set, you're going to be getting DJs cutting and blending a lot more. But this, what an intro.
Hard. These men are some Nigel Farage. Brexit dogs when I turn up, man. How are your legs this fast? You better mind who you're talking about. Where I'm from, I didn't give a damn about clout. Got a wetter that could end the Sahara.
Has the instrumental switched up a little bit? Because I don't remember that synthy bit in the first one. That's sounding crazy. Oh my God, why is there so much good grime music being released this month? It's incredible, man. Just seen Yizzy's putting out a new project this month as well. What's going on?
I dare you put your hand on my spout. Only for the row when I come and mash up his house. Big holes between the tiles and grout. Mutual friends ain't telling me now. You know what I'm on, there's no mucking about. Ooh, ooh. I came up on an estate. Man can't tell me about ghetto like way before the Benz I was on.
Oh my word, bro. Frisco's the coldest. I like everyone on this tune, so I'm just going to go from saying you're the best to you're the best to you're the best. But Frisco, bro, one of the coldest in it. And the thing is, he's known for being one of the most underrated, and yet is still underrated. It doesn't make sense, but he's so cold, bro. His cadence and his personality and the way he arrives always on these types of tunes, on remixes especially. I mean, man came through like, what is it on? Like, it's one of the most memorable like collaboration verses ever out of UK music. So this is sick.
Ends getting it in. Man can't tell me about pedal white. I used to rebel life I'm used to, and I still kill an MC card. That's what I'm used to. Man can't tell me about radio. Man can't tell me about stage show. Man can't. I am the vanguard, mad with the mad fast flash.
Bro, don't talk to me about this flow pattern, bro. He sounds so calm, and yet it still gets me so hype listening to him. It's great. There's something about his cadence and the way he projects that just gets me. I don't know if it's because he does have he has quite a lot of it feels like he comes from I don't know if he does, I'm pretty sure he does, but he comes from quite a systemy background, so he's got that kind of toasting kind of element to what he's doing. I've heard him on a couple of dancehall tunes as well. He did a tune with Spragga Benz quite recently. Cool and something. I can't remember the name of the tune, but I think it's got Cool in the title of it. He did a tune with Spragga Benz quite recently, and it's just, you can just tell he's a natural over that sort of dancehall sound. So when he then reprojects that over grime, you can see there's a slight element of patois with what he's doing as well, just in the pronunciation, not necessarily the language, but there's it's just sick to see, bro. He just gets me hyper every single time. Getting me hyper.
Backroad always got the hammer on me. I'm like 4 in a war. Man can't tell me about Asgard. I'm on constant smoke. I'm spraying it down.
Can't tell me about Asgard. Come on.
Man better come with a brolly. Man can't tell me a ting-a-ling. Man can't diss me and try say sorry.
Man can't tell me a ting. Man can't tell me a ting. Man can't tell me.
We are getting a chorus block then, which is fine. I'm not mad at it. I wasn't mad at it to begin with. I kind of hoped there'd be a chorus block. I just didn't realise, because they're doing 16 bar verses rather than 32s, which does make sense giving that there isn't that much. We're going to run out of things that you can't talk about. But yeah, so next up, it's looking like we're going to have Backroad G and Novelist over the second half, then probably another chorus to round everything off.
Ting-a-ling, man can't tell me a ting. No, man can't tell me a ting. Man can't tell me a ting. Man can't tell me.
How crazy do you reckon this studio session was, though? Having P Money, Frisco, Backroad G, Novelist, DEE all in the studio, and obviously the production team there as well. That must have been a vibe. There's some legends in that building. You've got legends of different eras there as well. Oh, the lineup for this tune is out of this world.
Ting-a-ling, man can't tell me a ting now.
The pain is real. I spent day and night in a mud and a battlefield. Man knows real. What's yours is man.
He's so unique, bro. I think obviously the first time I properly caught on to what Backroad G was doing was on My Family, which I feel a lot of people have had the same effect on. Obviously that new tune with Passaloo, his stuttered flow is adding something quite nice to this, because obviously with Frisco and P Money, you've got two of the smoothest rhymers in the game. Backroad G has something. He adds something a little bit different. He adds something a little bit more unusual, a little bit more unorthodox in the way he's projecting. So this is a nice kind of switch up. I feel.
Get shot off the bed, you fool. I don't like not to tattoo. I tell the kids to say it in school. For the sky, I don't see them in the streets. The granddad, they ain't got no teeth. I was blocked by investing.
This might be like if Mez was on this tune, it might be the group of MCs that get me hypest to listen to, genuinely, or gets as well. I'm just gonna start adding names on here. But Backroad G, bro, he's gonna have, I think a lot's gonna happen with Backroad G in the UK over the next sort of 12 months or so. He's got like a really unique energy to him, and the way he projects is something that's we haven't heard in a while, so it should be cool to see.
I had 2 head kicks and a whopper. Look, Willie, showstopper. Who can stop us? No one. I am a man that a man can't flex on. I got a serious vibe that serious guys don't get wrong. Don't get.
Again, bro, it's Nov. What do you expect from Nov? It's N-over, man. He's four of the most interesting MCs to have on a tune together. Whoever's put this link up together has done some crazy A&R work, because we've gone through so many different sorts of areas of grime. We've gone through like a classic MC with P Money, like a sort of classic number 9. With Frisco, you've got something a little bit more stripped back, a little bit more interestingly woven, something a little bit different in the sort of subject matter, touching on, as I said, the more sort of system side of grime. With Backroad G, you've got one of the more modern heads involved, a more stuttered flow, and then with Novelist, you've got almost like the stage show Don, as he calls it, like that sort of more rave influenced side of MCing. And then DEE is obviously the legend that he is. There's 5 different areas of grime in this tune, and they're covering a lot of ground with it.
Who's on what blood? You'll sing a next song. A liberty's a liberty that you shouldn't have tapped on. My enemies say they respect no. I'm a guy, real niggas get the best of. Last nigga that tried it.
His voice seems to have got a lot deeper. I don't know if that's been done on purpose or he's just matured his style a little bit, but his vocal tones seem to have deepened a fair bit, and it sounds quite cool. When I first heard him come in, I was expecting to hear like a more higher pitched Nov, and I was like, that's not Nov. Oh yeah, no, it is. Took me a little second to adjust to it. I haven't heard anything from Novelist in a hot minute as well, so this is quite cool to see him jump on a tune this legendary as like a bit of a comeback.
Bless Nov, if it's not that, then don't address Nov or test Nov, and you can't impress Nov. When I had a box, it was hard to forget Nov. It's hard to forget, man, and it's still hard to forget Nov. Better than a stress Bacardi.
Classic grime techers there, like obviously leaving that little beat in the middle and then coming back and slapping it, like leaving the gaps and breaks. I heard someone when I was watching I can't remember what it was, but it was an American sort of rap review sort of thing, and the thing they all sort of picked up on was the fact that in the UK, what we do so well is use space. For vocalists, a lot of the time, we're allowed to use pockets of space. We're allowed to sort of leave these little bits to leave people guessing. It adds an extra sense of rhythm and an extra sense of kind of unexpectedness to tunes and unpredictability, I suppose. And that's something that Novelist has always been quite good at. Despite being a very tight MC when it comes to flow patterns, he knows when he can leave spaces and do things, and that's a good example of it.
Can't stress not, man, I'm not out blood, I'm not slept on.
Man can't tell me a ting. Some of them are called man legend, some of them are called man king. Man can't tell me a ting.
D double. Bro, I didn't know he had a verse on this. Now I'm gassed. It's obviously, he's got his bars on the first one, but this is like, this seems to me, this is what I would assume in this scenario. He's heard everyone put their verses down, and he's gone, I don't want to just do the hook. I want to put another verse down. And this is what he's doing. He's kind of come through, let everyone have their go, and then go, look, the master's in the building. And then, fire.
Thing about hustling, us man are getting it in. Entrepreneurs, man are on a business team.
Entrepreneurs. Yes, love it. D double's the coldest. It's plain and simple.
Don't wanna let man in, then us man are kicking off doors and ting. I don't wanna hear no talk about losing, all I wanna hear is win. It's a London ting, and if a man try ting, ring second ding ding ding. Man can't tell me a ting, man can't.
Bro, it gets me so gassed. So gassed. My neighbours are going to be having a massive go at me here. I'm yelling louder than I normally do. But D-double-E, bro. Who else can do that? Who else can go ring-digga-ding-ding-ding and it catch people like that? It's absolutely crazy, man.
Tell me a ting. Man can't tell me a ting-a-ling. Man can't tell me a ting. No, man can't tell me a ting.
I don't know if they know what they've made here. As in, they don't know how big a tune it is, because this hasn't had much promo. It's just randomly dropped. All of them know how good they are, but this is a special remix, man. This is genuinely, this is huge.
Man can't tell me a ting. Are you sure? Man can't tell me a ting-a-ling. Man can't tell me a ting. No.
Crazy. I don't feel I need to say much after that, because I feel my expression is, my opinion on this is quite obvious. Crazy tune. Absolutely crazy. Out to everyone who's enjoyed this reaction video and has enjoyed me reminiscing about grime, bro. This, like, I don't think there's been a crazier month for grime, or at least anticipated crazier month for grime than this in years. D-Double's album, Kamikaze's album, Yizzy's album. We've also got, obviously I've said D-Double-E's album as well. We've got that Gets and Skepta tune that dropped yesterday. We've got this new Chip and Stormzy situation going on. It's crazy. Some of the stuff we're seeing, it's on a different planet, and it's made me so excited. Grime is very much alive, people. Do not get it twisted. If you have enjoyed this video, please do make sure you follow me on socials. Obviously, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, SoundCloud, all of those at CubKXVU. Let's get those popping. And as well as that, make sure you're subscribing to the channel, of course. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Turn notifications on. Leave a comment down below. Let us know if you agree or disagree with this breakdown. Remember, I don't want to be pausing it as much as I am. I haven't really got much of a choice. It's that simple. And of course, you can catch me on The Breakfast Show, Monday to Friday, 7 till 10, over on Trickstar Radio. Go and download the Trickstar Radio app, and we bring you good music and good vibes in the mornings. So there we go. Keep it locked, people, and we'll see you next time. Peace.